Fix something here. A lot going on the screen. All right. Had some unforeseen technical difficulties today for some reason. That's strange. How are you guys doing? Today we're not having a hashed out spotlight, so no interview. It's just our daily crypto news. I say just, but there's a lot of interesting news today, and definitely stay tuned for our look at CoinMarketCap. The markets are interesting today. I'll try to keep some suspense on that. All right, so let's go through. Yesterday we talked about Gary Gensler highlighting the SEC's consistent approach to Bitcoin ETFs. FDIC enhances crypto risk strategy after OIG review. We talked about these yesterday. We haven't talked about HPCL setting the bar high in India with blockchain purchase order verification yet. Let's jump in with that. Let's see what's going on here. HPCL enhances efficiency with dual blockchain procurement. Zuppel Labs Legit Doc automates purchase order verification. HPCL issues 3,000 blockchain-backed purchase orders, setting industry standards. Hindustan Petroleum, one of India's major state-run oil and gas companies, is set to streamline its purchase order verification process through the implementation of blockchain technology. In collaboration with blockchain software firm Zuppel Labs, HPCL is introducing a blockchain system to facilitate the automated validation of purchase orders. This innovative approach seeks to enhance efficiency and transparency in the procurement process while reducing manual intervention. Interesting. I didn't expect the oil industry to be jumping on blockchain, but that's awesome. The New York Attorney General takes on Gemini, Genesis, and DCG to curb crypto fraud. Reports have it that the New York Attorney General has legally taken on Genesis, Gemini, and Digital Currency Group. New York's Attorney General Letitia James accuses these crypto entities of defrauding their clients to the tune of over $1 billion. An estimate of about 230,000 investors were affected by the defrauding incident caused by the three firms. This included 29,000 New York residents. So they do have a legitimate reason to be involved. The lawsuit has several impacts on the crypto community, among them being regulatory scrutiny and loss of investor confidence in digital currencies. We'll be keeping a close eye on that. BaFin, German regulator, cautions consumers about MEXC's crypto custody services, but why? BaFin, the German financial authority, has highlighted its concerns about safety and customer security in the MEXC platform and its custodial services, deeming them insecure. BaFin's concerns on MEXC have been factored by several reasons, including the lack of transparency that's required by customers in order to make informed financial decisions. BaFin has given clearance to some entities to provide digital currency custodial services, and these entities can be found on their database. Interesting. Okay. Amsterdam conference exposes Bitcoin's battle for agreement. Bitcoin Amsterdam conference struggles with protocol consensus. Soft forks and bolt-on solutions key to Bitcoin's future. Bitcoin's hard money attributes gain importance. And the recent Bitcoin Amsterdam conference brought up to the forefront the ongoing challenges within the Bitcoin ecosystem when it comes to reaching a consensus on key protocol improvements proposals. And Bitcoin's development history has seen its fair share of controversies, including the infamous block size debate. This time, the focus was on Bitcoin improvement proposals, BIPs, with a heated panel discussion that underscored the difficulties in achieving consensus. During the conference, two veteran Bitcoin developers, Paul Stork, and Peter Todd, engaged in a fiery discussion about the ongoing development of drive chains, a project led by Stork's Layer 2 Labs. Stork has dedicated nearly 6 years to the development of BIT 300, which advocates for the creation of Layer 2 sidechains to address various issues without necessitating fundamental changes to the Bitcoin protocol. The debate between the two developers was at times acrimonious, with Todd often talking about over Stork. This disagreement highlighted the substantial challenges involved in achieving consensus on BIPs aimed at enhancing the overall functionality of the Bitcoin protocol. Jameson Lopp, co-founder and chief technology officer of Bitcoin custody firm Casa, expressed his concerns about the deceleration in the pace of protocol improvements and changes. According to Lopp, the recent emergence of projects like BitVM and SpiderChain offers a glimmer of hope for the protocol's future. He believes that a few proposed soft forks may prove beneficial in bolstering the Bitcoin protocol's capabilities. Lopp emphasizes the importance of enabling functionality that enhances Bitcoin's role as a cryptographic accumulator and the effectiveness of second layers. Hi, Crypto Hunter. It says, hey, bro, love from Afghanistan. Nice to have you with us. Hopefully you're safe with everything that's going on there. And also, I can understand why you're involved in crypto, as it may be the best currency option for sure over in Afghanistan. Aptos crypto network bounces back after 5-hour network outage. Aptos Network's 5-hour outage disrupts crypto transactions. Industry-wide challenges as Theta and Coinbase face issues. Robust infrastructure is crucial for crypto network stability. So Aptos Network, a layer 1 blockchain platform, has successfully restored normal operations following a significant outage lasting 5 hours. The disruption to the network occurred coincidentally in the same week it celebrated its launch. This article covers the key details of the incident and its impact on the cryptocurrency community. UTC at block 104,621,314, Aptos Network experienced a sudden and prolonged outage, which severely impacted on-chain transactions. Users and cryptocurrency enthusiasts were left without access to their funds and the ability to conduct transactions on the platform. The abrupt disruption took the community by surprise, prompting a swift response from the Aptos team. Aptos Network's official communication channel, previously known as Twitter and now referred to as X, acknowledged the outage in a statement. The team humorously mentioned, "Your energy for Aptos 1 was so electric, you cut the lights." While adding a touch of humor, the team also assured its users that they were actively working to resolve the issue, emphasizing their commitment to bringing the network back online. I don't do boxes, Crypto Hunter, just so you know. I leave that to folks in chat. They managed to do it somehow. California unveils its digital financial assets bill. California has passed its crypto regulation bill, which is set to take effect from July 2025. Industry reaction to the path forward for crypto in the states. So California governor signed it. Major crypto brands like Kraken, Bitfinex, and local Bitcoins chose to exit the state, while even Coinbase criticized the bill for duplicating federal anti-money laundering requirements. However, it remains to be seen if California's version of the Bit license will fare any differently. Coinbase's chief legal officer, Paul Grewal, has expressed cautious optimism, stating that he is encouraged by the bill's progress. Nevertheless, concerns have arisen due to the ambiguous wording of the bill, particularly given that California is home to a quarter of the country's blockchain firms. I don't understand why anybody does business in California anymore. Peter Herzog, Associate Director of Government Affairs at the Crypto Council for Innovation, highlighted the potential requirement for decentralized systems to obtain licenses merely because their smart contracts have emergency pause functionality. Additionally, there is uncertainty about whether non-fungible tokens will be included in the regulations and what the fate of non-fiat stablecoins will be. In response to these concerns, Governor Gavin Newsom, who had previously vetoed a blockchain bill with a similar proposal, emphasized that the bill would require further refinement due to its ambiguities. Yeah. Glad I'm not based in California. Starknet and ZK Sync defy the crypto root of. I say DeFi so often I can't even read the word defy anymore with a Y at the end correctly, because I just decentralized finance is it's part of me now. I've been taken over, I guess. Move this over here so you guys aren't weirded out by me looking the other way all the time. All right, let's take a look at this. So Starknet and ZK Sync defy the crypto developer exodus with resilience and growth. Crypto newcomers drop 58% while established devs hold. Starknet's quantum leap boosts Ethereum scalability. The cryptocurrency landscape witnessed a substantial decline in the number of monthly active developers, marking a 28% year-on-year reduction. Nevertheless, there are a few standout exceptions to this trend, with Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solutions Starknet and ZK Sync managing to increase their total monthly active developer counts over the last 12 months, albeit by modest margins. Small increases of 3% and 6% respectively. Major platforms like Ethereum, Polygon, and Solana experienced declines of 23%, 43%, and 57% in their developer counts over the same period. This data is derived from an updated developer report by Electric Capital offering insights. The overall picture is one of a 27.7% decrease in total monthly active developers, falling from 26,701 to 19,279. I didn't realize there were so few developers in crypto, actually. I thought there were more, to be honest. This trend is indicative of the broader downturn experienced in the crypto ecosystem. However, some notable projects have managed to swim against the tide. Starkware, Starknet, and Matter Labs, ZK Sync are layer 2 solutions, as we just talked about. Interesting. So that's very good for them. Expert witness reveals that FTX falsified its wallet balance. Oh, more drama from the FTX trials. An expert witness has revealed that the amount in FTX's wallet was below what it reported. Alameda connection surfaces as the SBF lawsuit moves forward. In November 2021, the cryptocurrency market was riding high, with investors and traders believing they held roughly $20 billion in digital assets on the FTX exchange. However, an expert witness in the criminal trial of FTX's founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, recently revealed that the reality was quite different. According to Notre Dame alumni professor of accountancy, Peter Easton, who specializes in financial statement and analysis, FTX's digital wallets contain close to $5 billion in crypto at the peak of the industry's boom, when Bitcoin's price surged to $69,000. That's shocking. That's 25% of what they were supposed to be holding. This discrepancy persisted through October 2022. To put this into perspective, less than a week before FTX faced a downfall, customer account balances appear to total $11.4 billion. However, in reality, the exchange's digital wallets held just over $1 billion in crypto assets, according to Easton's analysis. The question that naturally arises is, where did the missing billions go? Easton's assessment strongly suggests that these funds must have been spent by Alameda Research, a significant player in the crypto space, which held a total of 57 accounts on the platform. These accounts frequently had negative balances, with Eaton's analysis revealing that Alameda's accounts showed negative balances on FTX amounting to $12.6 billion in May 2022. Okay, that's insane. What sets Peter Easton apart in his high-profile trial is his decades-long expertise in deciphering financial statements. With nearly 40 years of experience, he has been researching and analyzing financial data longer than Sam Bankman-Fried and many other individuals involved in the case have been alive. Sam Bankman-Fried, the former crypto mogul, is currently facing 7 charges of fraud and conspiracy related to the collapse of FTX last year. The accusations claim that Bankman-Fried misappropriated billions of dollars in cash and cryptocurrency from his now defunct exchange through Alameda Research. Using the funds at his discretion, he has maintained his innocence and pleaded not guilty to all charges. Hello, Niaz711. Nice to have you with us. How are you doing today? France unveils its new law for crypto games. It's not every day somebody makes a law for crypto games. France is moving closer towards a new law to regulate the NFT games industry. In a notable move, France has passed the Sorare law, which marks the country's first dedicated regulatory framework for video games incorporating NFTs and crypto-powered monetization strategies. The law is a part of the broader digital space regulation law known as SREN and was voted upon by 561 members in the French National Assembly. I'd be curious to look at the breakdown of how they voted on that. France aims to strike a balance between innovation and user protection. The Sorare law, often referred to as the Jonem regime, standing for games with monetizable digital objects, is aimed at striking a balance between fostering innovation among France-based startups in the gaming industry and ensuring the protection of users. One of the most significant aspects of this legislation is the formal definition of Jonem, a term that has been previously lacking in legal terms. This definition opens the door to a potential new regulatory framework tailored specifically to crypto games, setting them apart from traditional video games and gambling activities. Cameron Lachgar, CEO and head of group legal and regulatory strategy at Olki Wallet, sees this development as a means to legitimize a fast-growing sector that has faced its share of scams in recent years. The crypto gaming industry in France may benefit greatly from this new framework. Before becoming law, the text will undergo examination by the Constitutional Council, like every other law in France, which holds the authority to review and potentially reject it, a possibility that some deputies are still hoping for. Opponents of the law have raised concerns that it might give preferential treatment to crypto games over online casinos. I'm biased on this subject. So, anyhow, stakeholders give their opinions on the new law. Karim Lachgar even suggested that under this new law, gambling platforms might consider entering the play-to-earn and Web3 sector. The Paris Mutuel Urbain, PMU, the state-controlled betting system, has already ventured into the crypto space with its fantasy horse racing game called Stables. The Jonem regime represents a promising development for the local crypto gaming industry. In the past, French regulators had considered the assets used in crypto games to meet the criteria defining gambling, including public offering, financial stakes, and mechanisms involving chance. This classification could have subjected popular crypto games like Sorare and Stables to heavier tax burdens. However, the text stipulates that the Autorité Nationale des Jeux, ANJ, the French National Gambling Authority, will be responsible for overseeing compliance. This means that users will need to verify their age when creating an account for a crypto game and verify their identity when withdrawing in-game earnings. Importantly, no identity verification will be required during the registration process. The Jonem regime also includes measures affecting the promotion of Web3 games using influencers. Specifically, it prohibits the use of influencers for promotional activities on online platforms that cannot exclude minors. That's huge. Just that part is really important. That's interesting. That means that influencers won't be able to do it as much. Maybe media platforms can do more advertisement than for games. See how people use that. Judge Kaplan versus lawyers unraveling the tensions in the SBF case. The involvement of Judge Liz A. Kaplan has escalated the SBF case to another level, with many investors counting on his stern character to get justice for their lost investments. Judge Kaplan has established that he will conduct the SBF trial with high levels of professionalism, especially from the lawyers involved. Judge Kaplan asks the defense team to move along quick and stop wasting people's time. The SBF trial is on break until the 26th of October, and it is expected to run for 6 weeks. What do you think will be the verdict and sentence? It's actually a good question for you guys. Highbound answers are DE44D and Anya Reach Chukwu Ebuka 1. Nice to have you with us. Sorry if I mispronounce your names. The SEC nears decisive move on multiple Bitcoin ETFs, JP Morgan says. The SEC is likely to fast-track approvals for multiple Bitcoin ETFs, driven by its recent non-action in a court case against Grayscale Investments, according to JP Morgan analysts. JP Morgan analysts expect a fee war among ETF providers, leading to potential benefits for investors, including a projected $2 billion benefit from fee restructuring at Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust. Despite the imminent approvals, analysts warn that new Bitcoin ETFs may not dramatically impact the broader crypto market positively, citing the modest interest in existing spot Bitcoin ETFs in Canada and Europe. Funny how they didn't talk about the US, which is a much bigger investor. US Treasury to curb crypto mixers over money laundering concerns. The US Department of the Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network has proposed a rule to designate crypto mixers as a primary money laundering concern, aiming to halt their use by terrorist groups and cyber criminals. The proposal is currently open for public comment for 90 days and marks the first ever use of FinCEN's authority to target a whole class of transactions as primary money laundering concerns. If enacted, the rule would impose various requirements on U.S. financial institutions, potentially including additional due diligence measures and account restrictions as part of a broader effort to increase transparency in cryptocurrency transactions. That could be positive. Actually, why crypto mixers are in hot water with FinCEN. FinCEN is intensifying its scrutiny of crypto mixers due to increasing illicit activities. Originally, regulations aimed to address only terror financing entities like Hamas and ISIS, but the scope has broadened. Deputy Treasury Secretary Wally Adeyomo points to real-world consequences such as attacks on Israel linked to mixer-facilitated funding. Yeah, that's something we can't really... It doesn't look good for the crypto industry when terrorists use money through crypto. Why Coinbase just made Ireland its Europe HQ? Probably special tax cuts. Coinbase designates Ireland as its primary European hub. This move is strategically aligned with the upcoming markets and crypto assets regulation in Europe. MiCA offers Coinbase access to a unified regulatory framework for 27 European countries. Coinbase's roots in the United States are undeniable. However, as the tides of the crypto ocean surge, the renowned cryptocurrency exchange seems to be setting its anchor deeper into European shores. The latest move, declaring Ireland as its prime European base. And while the rain-soaked landscapes and warm pubs might appeal to many, Coinbase's choice is rooted in strategy, not sentiment. I would totally go for a nice Irish breakfast in a pub. It's good stuff. Really good food. Man, I think I'm salivating just thinking about the food. Anyhow, navigating Europe's crypto seas with MiCA. Coinbase's leap into Ireland isn't a mere geographical shift. It's a strategic maneuver. By embracing the Emerald Isle, Coinbase positions itself right at the heart of the forthcoming markets and crypto assets regulation. This regulation, set to roll out by the end of 2024, isn't just another rule in the book. It's the key to unlocking the European market, a vast terrain of 450 million potential customers spanning 27 countries. Yes. And other countries are going to follow MiCA guidelines, even if they aren't in the EU, and that includes Montenegro, for example. That's what they've all said, regardless of which side of the political aisle they are. Why the OCC's tokenization discussion should matter to you. The U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency is hosting a tokenization symposium in February 2024. Tokenization involves turning tangible financial assets into digital tokens, offering streamlined transactions and increased security. While the OCC has shown skepticism towards cryptocurrencies, it views tokenization as a solution to real-world financial issues. Interesting. Actually, that's very interesting. I didn't expect to see this today either. They start seeing tokenization as a solution to different problems that they're trying to solve. That suddenly makes tokenization useful for government entities, financial institutions. I mean, it doesn't suddenly make it. It's that they're starting to realize. So India's HPCL adopts blockchain tech. We talked about that already. The SEC drops charges against Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has dismissed all charges against Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsen in an ongoing lawsuit concerning the sale of Ripple's XRP tokens. Despite dropping charges against the executives, the SEC intends to continue its case against Ripple Labs, focusing on potential remedies for the company's alleged Section 5 violations regarding institutional sales of XRP. Ripple's executives criticized the SEC for what they see as an inconsistent and politically motivated application of securities laws, particularly against cryptocurrencies. So, according to Stuart Alterodi, the SEC made a serious mistake going after Brad and Chris personally, and now they've capitulated, dismissing all charges against our executives. This is not a settlement. This is a surrender by the SEC. Voluntary dismissal. Wow, that's actually really big news. Why Coinbase thinks IRS will sink the crypto industry. Coinbase, a pivotal player in the crypto space, has sounded the alarm bells. Paul Singh Gruel, the exchange's chief legal officer, is challenging the community to push back against the U.S. Treasury's looming crypto tax reporting reforms. The crux of the concern? This isn't just about taxes, it's about the very foundation on which the crypto industry is built. So this past August, the U.S. Internal Revenue Service unveiled a draft detailing proposed cryptocurrency tax regulations. On the surface, the IRS's agenda seems benign, perhaps even beneficial. They're asking crypto brokers to embrace a new form designed to declutter the tax filing process and thwart those evading their fiscal duties. The rules encompassing centralized and decentralized platforms also target crypto payment mediums and specific digital wallets. Yet the U.S. Treasury was quick to wrap these reforms in a cloak of simplicity. Their narrative suggests that this new tax structure, set to become operational in 2026, is aimed at streamlining the filing procedure. The purported benefit is that users will now know outright if they owe taxes, bypassing the needs for intricate computations or shelling out fees for specialized tax services. To add to the urgency, some lawmakers are pressing for even swifter implementation ahead of the slated 2026 timeline. Peel back the layers, a more concerning image emerges, at least through Coinbase's lens. Contrary to the Treasury's assurances of aligning digital currencies with traditional financial reporting, Gruel discerns a more menacing undertone. He raises the specter of an invasive oversight mechanism, one that keeps tabs on every minute digital transaction. Imagine a world where even your crypto-backed coffee purchase leaves a paper trail for the taxman. What's more, Gruel doesn't mince words about the implications. To him, this isn't about achieving parity with conventional financial systems. Instead, it's about getting the stage for an overreaching surveillance apparatus, keenly watching the financial maneuvers of everyday customers. And the concerns don't end there. Gruel is vociferous about the depth of user information these regulations would amass. In his estimation, this isn't just an encroachment on privacy, but a potential bureaucratic quagmire. Web3 startups, the lifeblood of the crypto future, could find themselves mired in cumbersome data collection mandates. This could stifle innovation, bogging down fledgling ventures with onerous obligations. Moreover, the vast data pools could be more than the IRS can efficiently process, leading to an inefficient system ripe for missteps. Wow. Hi, Jekyll007. Nice to have you with us. Bitpanda takes over Norway. Who's next in Europe? Vienna-based crypto exchange Bitpanda secures a virtual assets service provider license in Norway. Bitpanda already holds licenses in several European countries like Austria, Germany, France, Czechia, and Sweden. The company's expansion highlights its intent to provide a trusted investment platform in Europe, boasting over 4 million users. That's pretty good. Binance's third quarter report, did high rates dim crypto's shine? Binance's third quarter report indicates a challenging period for the crypto market. Global crypto market capitalization decreased by 8.6% quarter on quarter. Near's blockchain activity surged, while others like BNB Chain saw declines. DeFi's total value locked dropped 13.1%, but Ethereum still dominated with 55.1% of total value locked. Hi, anonymous user 097BE. Thanks for joining us. So Finland goes full speed on the digital euro. Finland is aggressively advancing towards integrating the digital euro. Bank of Finland, with Tuomas Velimäki at the helm, is prioritizing the digital euro as a key European payment innovation. Finland, in partnership with the European Payments Council, is developing an instant payment system based on credit transfers. Huh. He's also a significant player in the governing council of the European Central Bank. And he talked about their ambitious plans. The main highlights: the digital euro isn't just a concept they're toying with. Instead, they're placing it right at the forefront of European payment innovations. Right now, payments in Europe are some of the slowest in the world. It can take 3 to 5 days to receive a traditional payment in euros through the local system. China, it's originally made so you can't scam people without being stopped somehow. China's yuan dethrones euro and SWIFT details. China's yuan surpasses the euro in SWIFT transactions, reaching a 5-month high. Euro experiences a 0.9% decline, settling at a 3-year low on SWIFT. Yuan's growth indicates a significant shift favoring China in currency markets. BRICS, with China leading, aims to reduce reliance on the US dollar by 2026. In this case, it looks like they're trying to lower reliance on the euro. SWIFT's recent data does more than just offer numbers. It tells the tale of a changing financial world order. A decline in the euro's stronghold is evident as its use in international payments slips down by close to 0.9%, close to 1% then, dropping to a 31.74% share. That's still huge. Contrast this with yuan's 5-month high surge, reaching a notable 3.71% in September. The Chinese currency experienced an increase of 2.77% from its August 2023 data. So this is supposed to show that China is outpacing Europe, even though Europe has a 31.74% share and China only has 3.71%. This isn't a mere blip on the radar. The yuan has burst past the 3% benchmark for the first time in nearly 20 months. However, let's not get too carried away. The undisputed king, the US dollar, still maintains its lead, witnessing a growth from 41.74% to 42.71% during the same interval. I want to say the US dollar is doing better than the Chinese yen in this yuan in this story. Yeah, not really changing dynamics that much, just moving away from the euro and more towards the US dollar. Interesting. The US economy is doing better than the European economy. That's probably why. Binance bolsters euro services with new fiat partnerships in Europe. They had to have some, otherwise they couldn't use euros. Binance partners with regulated fiat entities in Europe, introducing streamlined euro services for seamless crypto transactions. The move emphasizes Binance's commitment to bridging traditional finance with the digital realm, furthering its vision of global financial freedom. Yay, I'll be able to use Binance in Europe with euros. So I'm a French citizen, so I can theoretically do that. Binance's latest collaboration with authorized fiat partners is not just a tactic to grow its user base, but dedication to its vast community who wouldn't be able to use it in this region otherwise. Leveraging the single Euro payments area, SEPA, and its instantaneous counterpart, SEPA Instant. Like SEPA is what I was talking about earlier. They can take 3 to 5 days. SEPA Instant exchange users can now seamlessly deposit and withdraw in euros. This integration offers rapid transaction speeds, ensuring that users have a top-notch banking experience devoid of hassles. Furthermore, the efficiency of SEPA and SEPA Instant has been harnessed to simplify the process of buying or selling cryptocurrency. Users can now directly transact from their bank accounts, cutting down on unnecessary intermediaries and offering a direct route to the digital currency market. Wow. This addition serves as a boon for many who prefer card-based online transactions. In addition to the aforementioned services, Binance has ensured that users can effectively use their fiat balances for buying and selling cryptocurrency. Nice. The crypto realm, though enticing for many, can appear convoluted and daunting to newcomers. By integrating fiat services, Binance effectively builds a bridge, easing the transition from the conventional currency world to its digital counterpart. Binance's undertakings are driven by a profound mission to magnify the freedom of money globally. The recent European-centric initiative stands as a testament to this vision. By enhancing its fiat partner relationships, Binance guarantees that a vast majority of its worldwide users have unfettered access to the world of cryptocurrencies. Interesting. Hi, SKDAS. Nice to have you with us. Anonymous user 097BE as well. I think I already said hi, but hi again. Polygon sets its sights on 2.0. Protocol Council takes the helm. Polygon takes a pivotal step towards decentralization and enhanced security with the inauguration of the 13-member Protocol Council overseeing time-locked limited upgrades. Comprising blockchain stalwarts like Jordi Baylina and Victor Bunin, the council aims to ensure meticulous scrutiny of network changes. It's a mix between like a DAO where everybody can say what they want and the majority rule, and a board of directors where they have to have some consensus and they debate things and they're intelligent about it. It'll be interesting. The recent announcement by Polygon Labs concerning the formation of the Polygon Protocol Council has caused ripples of excitement within the crypto community. Shared on the X social media platform, the significant update emphasizes the project's commitment to building a decentralized and community-centric governance structure. This new paradigm, operating under the @0x Polygon umbrella, seeks to balance centralized efficiency with the merits of distributed governance. PIP29, the foundation upon which this initiative rests, is now live. The proposal is more than just a simple upgrade. It's the embodiment of Polygon's ambitious vision for the future, a vision that resonates with the fundamental principles that blockchain tech champions: decentralization and inclusivity. So what are the council actually going to do? So this 13-member council, composed of some of the most renowned figures in the blockchain world, plays a pivotal role in safeguarding the Polygon ecosystem's integrity. At its core, the council is entrusted with the vital task of overseeing time-locked limited upgrades to Polygon's foundational smart contracts, which operate on the Ethereum blockchain. For the uninitiated, the time-lock feature might sound like a mere technical addition. However, its implications are profound. By instituting a waiting period before any upgrades are executed, the council ensures every change is meticulously scrutinized. This not only guards against impulsive or potentially harmful alterations, but also promotes transparency and trust within the community. Such a mechanism exemplifies the essence of what decentralized platforms aim for: a system where every participant's interests are considered and protected. So let's go through and see who's on this. Topping the list is Jordi Baylina, co-founder of Polygon and the tech lead behind Polygon zkEVM development, a name synonymous with innovation and integrity in the blockchain sphere. Baylina is not the only stalwart on the council. Victor Bunin of Coinbase, ETHCC's Jerome de Taichi, Liz Steninger from Least Authority, Sigma Prime's Mehdi Zerouali, Daily Guay's Anthony Sassano, and Justin Drake of the Ethereum Foundation are among the distinguished individuals chosen to steer Polygon into its next chapter. It's also worth noting the inclusion of the enigmatic on-chain detective Zach XBT, whose insights into the blockchain realm have captivated many. Mudit Gupta, Polygon Labs CISO, rounds out the list, bringing with him a wealth of experience and expertise. That's amazing. Hi, AMA. Nice to have you with us. By the way, don't forget to subscribe so you get notifications when we go live again. DTTC acquires blockchain developer Securency to boost digital asset clearance. DTTC, the largest clearing and settlement service in the US, has acquired blockchain developer Securency, aiming to embed digital assets into its vast financial services. The partnership indicates a move towards mainstreaming digital assets, with DTTC continuing its exploration and integration of blockchain technology into global finance. So that's the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. DTTC. Interesting. Crypto giant Base unveils game changer, open sourcing smart contracts. Open sourcing fosters trust and collaboration in blockchain. Robust security measures protect Base's crypto ecosystem. Transparency empowers builders to innovate in crypto tech. So that's the whole goal of the open source initiative. Each on-chain action carried out by Base is meticulously documented in its GitHub repositories. Actions such as contract deployments, calls, and upgrades are neatly organized, making it easy to reproduce and observe how the development process has evolved over time. This level of transparency invites developers to scrutinize and contribute to the project, fostering trust and accountability. For builders in the blockchain space, Base encourages them to exploit smart contracts and code base and actively participate by submitting Git issues with feedback. Additionally, Base has initiated a HackerOne bounty program, offering substantial payouts of up to $1 billion for security-minded individuals who identify and report security issues in the code base. This robust security posture reinforces Base's commitment to safeguarding its network and infrastructure. All of its web properties are also open sourced, including base.org, docs.base.org, and bridge.base.org. Wow. There's a lot of open source going on right there. That's really good. Former Consensus employees sue CEO Joseph Lubin for violating equity promises. Former Consensus employees sue founder over equity breach, igniting legal battle. Swiss court ruling strengthens ex-employees' claims against Joseph Lubin. Lawsuit against Consensus highlights transparency and accountability issues in crypto sector. The plaintiffs claim that Joseph Lubin enticed them to join Consensus in late 2014 with grand promises, including that the firm would be the future of cryptocurrency and the crypto Google. According to the lawsuit filed on October 19th in the New York Supreme Court, Lubin's document at the time explicitly stated that he would not dilute employee equity shares, solidifying their commitment to the company. It is my intention that the percentage Consensus members receive will not be diluted by additional issuance, the document reportedly stated. However, the plaintiffs argue that Lubin not only broke this promise, but also profited from it, while they were left with nothing. He broke his word and he violated his legal commitments and duties. While Lubin got rich, plaintiffs got nothing, they asserted. The former employees who held shares in Consensus AG, a Swiss-based holding company, further alleged that the value of their shares plummeted when Lubin transferred assets, including the popular cryptocurrency wallet MetaMask, to a new United States-based entity in 2020. This transfer reportedly rendered their shares worthless, quote unquote. Moreover, the lawsuit names JP Morgan as one of the 7 defendants, asserting that the investment bank played a crucial role in negotiating the asset transfer and consequently became a new equity holder in the U.S. entity. The plaintiffs claimed that they were left in the dark about these negotiations and Lubin failed to bring them, his early employees, as equity holders in the new company. Instead, they remained shareholders in a significantly less valuable entity that had been stripped of its assets. These allegations raise questions about transparency and equity management within the company. And there's a lawsuit in there as well. Wow. Sad. Bankman-Fried's case sees new jury guideline proposals. Sam Bankman-Fried, founder of a failed crypto exchange, faces U.S. prosecutors in a legal battle. Both parties submit revised jury instructions to District Judge Louis A. Kaplan. Prosecutors argue that intending to repay misappropriated funds is not a valid defense. And that's not just a statement, that's just a fact in how laws work. I stole this guy's bike, but I meant to give it back. Is not a good defense for stealing. LBRY Inc. collapses under crushing debts. Oh. LBRY's shutdown reveals the harsh impact of SEC judgments on crypto firms. Financial woes force LBRY to abandon its legal battle, marking the end of an era. The crypto community salutes LBRY's fight for online freedom and innovation. In a summer announcement today, LBRY Inc., the blockchain company behind the LBRY blockchain and Odyssey video sharing platform, declared the end of its operations, leaving the cryptocurrency community in shock. Citing insurmountable debts, including a judgment from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, LBRY expressed its inability to continue its operations. This announcement marks the culmination of a tumultuous journey that began with legal challenges and ended with financial constraints. LBRY's decision to cease operations comes as a result of a daunting financial predicament. The company revealed that it owed several $million to various entities, including the SEC, its legal team, and a private debtor. These financial obligations have rendered LBRY Inc. financially incapacitated, ultimately leading to the difficult decision to shut down. Yeah, it's probably better to shut down before it's too late. LBRY Inc. is winding down. The LBRY network is unaffected. Odyssey and other assets will undergo a legal process to satisfy debts, but Odyssey has a bright future ahead. Thank you to everyone who fought with us for online freedom. A final goodbye post is in the first reply. That's what they wrote on Twitter. X. Bitcoin breaks the $30,000 barrier despite legal battles and rate hike fears. The weekend is here, and Bitcoin investors are happy as BTC recovers to above $30,000. The rumors of a bull run are in sight. Reports of the possibility of BTC ETF approval by the SEC have caused a market surge and an interest among investors, with Google reporting an increased search for information on BTC ETFs. XRP rallies 6% as the SEC drops charges on Ripple Labs chief executive Brad Garlinghouse and chairman Chris Larson. That's really good news for everything that's going on right now. The crypto market reacts to the Fed chair's announcement, no more rate hikes. Is the financial depression coming to an end? Fed's chair Jerome Powell hints at the possibility of an end to rate hikes, and the crypto community is ecstatic. Jerome's remarks have boosted investor confidence and stated that the economic status of the U.S. is still resilient despite facing global macro challenges. The crypto market has turned green on the news, with BTC surging 3.3% and hitting the 30K mark in crypto exchanges against the dollar. We'll go look at CoinMarketCap in a bit here and go over all that, actually, in a few minutes here. The SEC dropped the charges against Ripple's executives. XRP records a 3-month gain. $840 billion global bank Standard Chartered sets sights on crypto custody services in Dubai. Standard Chartered's plans to launch Bitcoin and Ether custody services in Dubai by early 2024, operating under its venture-backed arm, Zodia Custody. The bank aims to extend its digital asset services globally, capitalizing on Dubai's favorable regulatory environment and its position as a financial hub. Interesting. Hello, Mimi Lafleur. Finance user DE44D. Thank you for joining. The Ethereum versus Bitcoin dilemma. How U.S. Treasury yield is tipping the scale against ETH. The U.S. Treasury hit its 10-year high since 2007, and this has affected ETH holdings on the Ethereum network, further deepening the comparison between ETH and BTC. Bitcoin is currently experiencing a bullish rally since the beginning of the week, reaching the $30,000 level in the past 24 hours. The quantity of Ether staked in crypto market has fallen by 67%, tagged at 1.2 million as of September, confirmed by Dune Analytics. So since the U.S. Treasury yield is really high right now, that draws away liquidity from other riskier assets. However, crypto like Bitcoin has gained from the yield as Ethereum feels the burn. The U.S. Treasury hit its 10-year high since 2007, and this has affected ETH holdings on the Ethereum network. The increased yield is up to 5%, and this has affected the staking payout on pledged tokens and has dropped to an annual of 3.5%. This is close to the lowest level in the past 10 months after a peak of over 9%. Bitcoin is currently experiencing a bullish rally since the beginning of the week, reaching the 30K mark in the past 24 hours. Let's go take a look at this market, shall we? Well, let's check to see if there are any new. Nope. All right, let's go take a look at the market. Before I got on and started the show, I looked at this, and Bitcoin was at like 29,500 last I checked. So the global crypto market cap is $1.12 trillion. It was 1.09, a 3.30% increase over the last day. The fear and greed index is at 49, which is really good. We're really close to 50. The highest I've seen it for a long time was 47, and we're 2 points above that. So that's amazing. Bitcoin is at $29,669.96 right now, up 4.16% just today, 10.48% in the last 7 days. So it's kind of taking off right now, it looks like. Let's look at the biggest losers and biggest winners today. Wow. There are only 3 losers today so far, and they're all either close to 1% or less. Trust Wallet token TWT is down 1.05% in the last 24 hours, still up 8.32% in the last 7 days to $1.04. FractShare FXS is down 0.64% in the last 24 hours, down 2.59% over the last 7 days to $5.30. ApeCoin is down 0.54% over the last 24 hours, but still up 1.06% in the last 7 days. That's actually fascinating to me. And then USDC is just repegging and doing its thing, but it's showing up because there's nothing going down more than 0%. So that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to see the biggest losers followed directly by the stable coins that are pegged to the US dollar. That's crazy. I have never seen this since we started this show, so that's amazing. Bitcoin SV, BSV, let's go to the biggest winners. 23.61% up in the last 24 hours, 60.57% up in the last 7 days to $53.90. STX stacks up 14.19% in the last 24 hours, up 30.02% in the last 7 days to 63 cents 76. MNT from Mantle is up 11.41% in the last 24 hours, 10.48% in the last 7 days to 36 cents 22. Sol from Solana is up 11.17% in the last 24 hours, up 24.91% in the last 7 days to $26.92. XCC from eCash is up 7.37% in the last 24 hours, up 12.90% in the last 7 days. It's a bunch of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 27.15 after 4 zeros after the decimal. XRP is at 51 cents 91, up 7.41% in the last 24 hours, 7.34% over the last 7 days. MX token is at $2.82, up 6.39% in the last 24 hours, 24.68% in the last 7 days. GMX is up 6.38% in the last 24 hours, 4.76% in the last 24 hours to $37.20. Flow is up 5.44%, up almost 5% in the last in the last 7 days to 44 cents 2. XLM from Stellar is up 5.30% to 10 cents 86. Bitcoin Cash is up 5.19% to $240.83. Matic on Polygon is up 5.15% to 53 cents 73. Rune from Thorchain is up almost 5% to $1.64. INJ from Injective is up 4.81% to $8.80. Let's go to the bigger names because we could do this all day. Everything's up except for 3 in the top 100. That's literally a 97% up tick in for all these different cryptos. So Bitcoin's changed since earlier, but that happens. Ethereum ETH is up to 3.45% in the last 24 hours to $1,608.14. BNB is up 1.47% in the last 24 hours to $213.90. We talked about XRP, but it's up 7.41% in the last 24 hours to 51 cents 91. We talked about Sol from Solana, up 11.22% to $26.92. ADA from Cardano is up 2.79% in the last 24 hours to 25 cents 01. Doge from Dogecoin is up 2.60% to 5 cents 986. I'm actually surprised because it says it's up 2.10% over the last 7 days, but it's under 6 cents. It looks like it might actually get there soon. TRX Tron up 2.77% in the last 24 hours, 7.13% over the last 7 days to 9 cents 168. Ton from ton coin is up 0.73% over the last 24 hours, 6.30% over the last 7 days to $2.08. We talked about Matic, but it's up 5.19% for the last 24 hours to 53 cents 70. Wrapped Bitcoin is up 3.99%. Litecoin is up 4.22% to $63.74. Wrapped Bitcoin is actually at $29,624.02. Bitcoin Cash is up 5.24% to $240.81. DOT from Polkadot is up 3.43% to $3.75. Link from Chainlink is up 3.70% to $7.64. Shiba Inu is up 3.50%, 3.49, 3.51. It's moving a lot. Leo is up 3.83% last 24 hours to $3.89. Avalanche AVAX is up 3.47% last 24 hours to $9.22. There's a lot going on here. XLM from Stellar is up 5.32% to 10 cents 86. Monero is up 2.51% to $154.94. That's XMR. And it just keeps going. Like everything is up except for 3. So it's an amazing day in crypto. I hope you enjoy your Friday and your weekend. Really looking forward to seeing good results on Monday. If that's what happens, we'll see. So the total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours is $53.18 billion, which makes a 34% increase. The total volume in DeFi is currently $2.68 billion, 5.03% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. The volume of all stablecoins is now $49.34 billion, which is 92.76% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 51.58%, an increase of 0.30% over the day. So that's what's going on there. Hey, Alimony, have a great weekend. Thanks for joining. All right. Thank you, everybody. I probably won't be streaming anything this weekend. I might, but probably not. So see you Monday. If not before, make sure you subscribe so that you get notifications if I do something outside of our normal hours. And if not, same time next week on Monday. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Bye for now.